Hello, my name is Cheryl. You know, the older you get, the more decisions and choices you have to make. Following the rules is one way to make decisions, but sometimes that doesn't work. We're going to be talking about how to make good choices when the answers aren't simple. Do you get to go a lot more places and do a lot more things now that you're older?
Yes.
Do you know that having agreements with your parents is part of how you get to do more things?
Yes.
Okay. Are there some things that you're absolutely not allowed to do?
Yes.
Like what? Tell me something you're absolutely not allowed to do. Tanisa?
Ride your bike in the street.
Okay. How many of you have that agreement? You don't ride your bike in the street. All right. What's another thing that's absolutely off limits?
Not going to people's houses without asking.
Okay. I got a good story for you then. Ben, come on up here. Let's say that Ben got permission to go over to a friend's house. You can have a seat right here, Ben. What do you think your agreement with your mother would be?
Don't go anywhere else.
Don't go anywhere else, all right? So what if your friend says, a bunch of the guys are here, and what we want to do is go down to the quick shop, okay? Does he have a choice to make now?
Yes.
What's the choice?
Don't go.
Don't go?
Or
Deveron?
Or go.
Or go, exactly right. So, what if you decide you're going to go? Would there be consequences of deciding he's going to go?
Yes.
What do you think they might be?
You could leave and get in trouble.
Okay, if you leave, you might get in trouble, so that would be a consequence. Okay, just because you made one poor choice, does that mean you have to keep making poor choices?
No.
No, it doesn't. So let's see what happens. You go to the store, and all the guys are in the quick store and they're playing with the video games, and you see one of the guys steal a magazine. Jamia?
Or tell the manager.
Tell the manager. Brooke, what other choices are there?
To tell his friend's mother.
Okay, what if Ben goes along and he goes outside of the store with the kid that took the magazine, and now all the kids are standing around looking at the pictures, and the manager comes out and he catches them? And he takes them all inside and he calls everybody's parents. Now, if that happened, would there be a lot of poor choices that had been made along the way?
Yes.
Okay. What are your choices then, Ben? Now your parents showed up.
To tell him what happened.
But what about if you tell what happened and the other guys all say, Ben's lying, he stole the magazine? Do you have choices now?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
They say that he stole the magazine.
Okay, to let them know that you're telling the truth?
Yeah.
Okay. Is all of this a consequence of breaking your first agreement?
Yes.
Who remembers what the first agreement was?
Not to go anywhere else.
Not to go anywhere else. Okay. Next time he wants to go over to a friend's house, what do you think his parents are going to say?
No.
And whose responsibility is it that his parents are going to say no? Yeah. So the way you get privileges with your parents, do you know what a privilege is?
It's when your mom lets you go somewhere, and if she doesn't, you can't go anywhere.
That's
you have
close.
To stay home.
It's a privilege is something that you get to do because you can be trusted to do that, keeping the agreements. So getting to walk to school by yourself is a privilege. Getting to stay home by yourself might be a privilege. Getting to go over to a friend's is a privilege. And privileges is what you lose. For example, if you're grounded, have you ever been grounded?
Yes.
Isn't that taking all your privileges away?
Yes.
Yeah. Trina, come on up here. All right. When you were younger, I just wanted you to follow the rules, right?
Yes.
I didn't want you to think about them so much. But now that you're older, the most important thing you can do is to think about the rules that you're following. Good. Thanks, Trina. You're all old enough now to know how hard it can be to make choices that are good for you. But it's important that you not get stuck in making poor choices just because you made them in the past. Your teacher has some stories you can use now to practice making good choices.